Have you ever thought about how powerful good communication really is? Think about it. Every great leader, every successful entrepreneur, and every strong relationship has one thing in common: the ability to communicate effectively. But what if I told you that you could start improving your communication skills right now? And it only takes a few small changes. In this video, we'll go through practical ways you can instantly boost your communication. Improve your communication skills in 10 minutes. Communication is more than just speaking well. It's about connecting with people, building trust, and making your message memorable. Some think it's about sounding confident, while others assume it's just about choosing the right words. But real communication goes deeper than that. Today, I'll cover 4 fundamental aspects: body language, tone, active listening, and empathy that can instantly elevate the way you communicate. Section 1. Body Language Basics. Let's start with body language. Did you know that 70 to 93% of communication is nonverbal? That's right. It's not only about what you say, but how you say it. Body language includes gestures, posture, facial expressions, and eye contact. And all of these signal your emotions and intentions before you even open your mouth. Eye contact. Making eye contact is one of the easiest ways to show confidence. It tells the other person that you're focused and engaged, but don't stare. Try the 3-second rule. Hold eye contact for 3 seconds, then look away briefly before. Open posture. Avoid crossing your arms or slouching, as these can come across as defensive or disengaged. Instead, try an open posture. Stand or sit up straight, relax your shoulders, and keep your arms uncrossed. This makes you appear more approachable and trustworthy. Gestures. Use hand gestures naturally to emphasize key points, but don't overdo it. Small hand movements can help you appear expressive and involved in the conversation. I give you a practical example. Imagine you're in a job interview. If you're slouching with crossed arms, the interviewer might see you as closed off. But if you maintain eye contact, sit upright, and nod while listening, you're sending a message that you're interested and confident. Section 2. Tone and speech pace. Moving on to tone and speech pace. You might be surprised to know that the tone of your voice can sometimes be more impactful than the actual words you're saying. Think about a time when someone sounded annoyed or impatient. Often, it wasn't their words, but their tone that made you feel uneasy. Adjusting tone. Your tone should match the mood of the conversation. If it's a serious topic, speak in a calm and steady tone. For positive or exciting news, let your enthusiasm come through with a slightly higher pitch or more energy. Controlled speed. People tend to speed up when they're nervous, but speaking too fast can make you seem anxious and hard to follow. Practice slowing down, especially when delivering important points. Take pauses for emphasis. Pausing just a beat longer after a key idea makes it more impactful. I share you practical example. Picture a speaker at an event. If they speak too fast or in a monotonous tone, they'll lose the audience's interest quickly. But if they vary their tone and take pauses, it grabs attention and adds weight to their message. Section 3. Active listening and empathy. Now, let's talk about one of the most underrated communication skills: active listening and empathy. Good communicators listen more than they talk, making the other person feel heard and respected. Active listening isn't just about hearing words. It's about understanding the speaker's emotions and responding appropriately. Active listening techniques. Use techniques like nodding, saying, "I see," or "I understand," and asking clarifying questions. For example, if someone is explaining a problem, you can say, "So, if I understand correctly, you're feeling," this shows you're engaged. Empathy. Empathy means trying to understand the other person's perspective. Ask yourself, how would I feel if I were in their position? Showing empathy builds trust and makes people more open to sharing with you. Imagine you're having a conversation with a friend who's stressed out. If you respond by simply saying, "You'll be fine," it can feel dismissive. But if you actively listen and say, "That sounds tough, I can see why you're feeling that way," it shows you care. Section 4. Using clear and concise language. Finally, let's discuss how to speak clearly and concisely. Sometimes people use complicated words or over-explain, which can confuse the listener. Simplicity is key. Avoid filler words. Words like like, and you know can make you sound uncertain. Try to pause instead of filling gaps with unnecessary words. I will give you a practical example. Think of a teacher explaining a complex concept. If they use too much jargon, students get lost. But if they simplify and focus on key points, everyone understands better. If these tips were helpful, consider hitting the subscribe button for more content like this, and share this video with anyone who might benefit from these communication hacks. Communication is a skill you can develop every day, so why not start today?